Hello viewers, I am your German snob and I'm back with another episode of Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now I'm afraid we will have to start off this episode with a little bit of backtracking. For there is something rather significant that we've missed in an area we've already been to. Now this shouldn't take us too long, but it's something I definitely don't want to miss. Staying out of line of sight of that camera, then going through here. We've already been in here of course. But sadly it didn't occur to me to take care of that back then. Then we should be able to go out here again. Yes, we are. And then I hope not to get lost. But the direction I want to go into is that one. Okay. Okay, indeed. And then out of that door. There are of course enemies out there, so wanna be careful. Just like that guy right here, who has not seen me, and I wanted to remain that way. Then I can go through here, put that grate aside, and go through here without... Well, I suppose I've already alarmed him. But at the very least, he hasn't actually seen me. He just suspects that I'm here. So that's not too bad. So I can go through these air vents. And he has lost interest. Good. Now I'm not too sure if they can see me up here. But it is still better to take this slowly, so that no one will attack me. And then, once I've gone through these air vents, I will be able to save some of the hostages that are being detained here. Just a little bit farther ahead. And... Hey, more tranquilizer darts. Hello!
Whatever I've done, I apologize.
Now, who do I
Where's
want
the
to talk
bomb squad?
I think first thing I want to do is disable the bomb. That should be the most important part.
Hurry! Where's the bomb squad?
Now I hope it won't mess this up. Okay, what are our options? I reckon first I want to take this one. Then I want to take this one. Then I want to fortify this one. Then I want to fortify this one as well. And take in this one. As I do with this one. And that enables me to take this one.
Access granted.
Yup.
Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
I will.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Very good. Hey, you're safe now.
Listen up. I need you all to stay calm, keep your voices down, and wait here for SWAT. The plant's not clear yet.
Not clear, but those terrorists, they've got my wife.
Your wife?
She's the manager here. Josie Thorpe. They said they needed her to open the administration building. They were looking for evidence of some kind. Please, I haven't seen her since. You have to find her.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. But right now, I need you all to stay here and wait for the police. Can you do that?
Yes, of course. But please, hurry.
You said they were looking for evidence? What kind of evidence?
I don't know. They're purists. They think the body is sacred and shouldn't be tampered with. They probably want something that will implicate us in moral wrongdoings.
Did they know about the typhoon?
It's a top secret contract. How could they? And we only moved it in a few hours ago. Please, I don't think they expected anyone would be working today. And now that they're backed into a corner, you have to find my wife, please.
As I said, I'll do my best. Anything else in this room that I might want to take with me? Doesn't really look like it. Now, how do I want to exit it? Probably not through the door. Probably go through the air vent I came from. Well then, you know what? I'll see you back where I ended the last video. I don't really want to put you through more backtracking than I absolutely have to. So, see you in a view. And here we are again. Now finally ready to make some progress. So through that door we go. On to the next room. In which we will encounter some more enemies, because of course we will. Now first thing we want to do, I think, is go over there. As long as they still have their backs turned to us. Put these crates aside and go through that air vent. I'm very happy that I haven't heard that. Very happy. Now there should be another enemy right there. Now it's time to wait until he has his back turned to me. Just gonna stay in the event. I doubt that he will be able to see me in here. And even if he will be able to see me in here, he won't be able to follow me in here. Which is something the AI in this game is literally not able to do. They can't crawl into air vents, even if they see you there. Good night. Well, he's knocked out. So, just time to hide his unconscious body. Before we can move on, we are gonna go and hide him in that storage room right there, which also gives an opportunity to scavenge it. So, that's pretty good. Now, to be honest, I don't think there is much of anything in here that would be of use to me. Oh, yeah, you can stay here. We have stun gun darts, but we don't have a stun gun. The stun gun and the tranquilizer rifle have the same effect, but they don't use the same ammo. Which makes sense, I guess. A frag grenade, well, not really relevant for what we are doing right now. Playing all non-lethal and shit, but I guess it's nice to have. A 10mm. Nah, I don't need it. Now there is one guy right there. If I go out right now, he'll see me. Now he has his back turned to me, as do his friends. So I should be able to cross this room quite easily. And get to the elevator. Very good. So that brings us up to the next level. And it's where we find an upgrade for our augmentation. So we can upgrade our augmentations. It is quite interesting to look at this, because it is very different from the way this was handled in the original Deus Ex. Here in Human Revolution it's a more or less linear skill tree. I mean, of course you can choose which kind of augmentations you want to upgrade, but you are very likely to upgrade pretty much all of them over the course of the game, so the only question is in which order do you want to do it. And I've already mentioned that I really want to invest into my hacking abilities early on. So that's what I'm gonna do. In the original Deus Ex it was very different. In that their augmentations were items to be picked up. Now you had, and to be applied to specific body parts. I think it was head, torso, arms and legs. And each of these body parts had 2 slots for augmentations. So if you were to pick up more than 2 augmentations for a specific body part, and you already had 2 of them installed, you had to throw one out to put another one in. So basically for every body part you could have 2 augmentations at one time. And again, they were items to be found and picked up, not just skill trees as in a more traditional RPG as they are in this game. I'm not gonna say one method is more valid than the other, they're just different. And now that we are in here, we are gonna watch a cutscene.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch! Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressuring me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Okay, will do. There is, I don't think, anything more to do in this room other than maybe pick up some items, which I don't really need because, well, what would I do with combat rifle ammo if I don't have a combat rifle? Same could be said for sniper rifle ammo, but I might want to get a sniper rifle later on, so definitely gonna pick that up. Before we move on. Now it looks like this hacker right there was controlled by some sort of outside force through the augmentations in his head. Which is quite curious, seeing how, well, he's from an anti-augmentation terrorist cell. So it would seem that there are other forces at work with ulterior motives. And it is for us to figure out what they might be. We, however, are just gonna move on to the next level. I remember the upcoming part being somewhat difficult, so I hope this is not going to take me multiple attempts. But I think I kind of have a plan. Kinda. Now this room right here is empty. It is quite clear that outside there is a commotion going on, but that doesn't concern me. What's that right there? A machine pistol? No, 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 don't want that. That would be a bit too on the nose. I really like how these brick walls contrast the futuristic architecture in this area. Looks very interesting, very unique. Now let's look at these two guys. If you're quick, we will be able to take them out both.
Are you saying we got nothing? I know, man. I think you really messed up this time. Motherfucker, how are we gonna get out of this mess?
Okay, one. Good. Now how about his friend? Yep, he's down as well. I think that will make proceeding quite a bit easier. Gonna drag his body somewhere where his friends can't find it. By the way, the tranquilizer darts, the way they work is a bit different than you might expect. If you manage to hit an enemy with it, they won't fall down immediately. Depending on where exactly you hit them, it will either take a few seconds or a bit longer than that. If you manage to score a headshot, they will stop and fall down, as I said, in a few seconds. If you hit them anywhere else, like on their back or on one of their limbs, they will walk on for a while and fall down then, which makes it at some points a bit unpredictable to when they're actually gonna fall unconscious, and if they are going to be out of the line of the sight of any other enemies. So that's something you want to keep in mind if you use the tranquilizer. Okay, now's the part where it's gonna get a bit more difficult. There are 3 more enemies down there. 3 more of them. Let's see, where are they? There's one of them. There's another one. And there's a third one. Taking them out from up here would be possible, but risky. Because if I take out one, the others will see me. Also, I don't think one isn't in our line of sight at all. So about that, I think first thing I want to do is get down there. For that I'm going to use this air vent right here. So that will at the very least give me another 100 experience points. Which is something that discovering air vents does. I don't think that that's the most organic way to reward exploration, but who am I to judge? Anyway, now we are here. What does the situation look like? Well, who can say really? Anything in here? In the toilets? No. No, there isn't. So nothing I can use to my advantage.
That guy's dead!
And then enemies see me. Sorry, cat. I told you that that room isn't that easy to get through. So now let's make sure that no enemy is turned towards me. Yup, just like that. Now that guy out there, I think we should be able to disable him. Well, disable him to,
Yo, anyone there?
Yes, yes indeed, I'm here. Come in here, come in here. So that I can take you out. Easiest thing ever. And more tranquilizer darts. Now, what do I do with the other two? I don't think that getting past them should be too difficult, but knowing myself, I will somehow manage to, once again, mess this up. Did I hit him? I did not. I did not. Did I hit him now? I think I did. Only one more left. And he's right here. So I think it should be fairly easy to get a drop on him. Also, there's a PDA right here. Let's read it. It tells us about a weaponry stock at an abandoned gas station on 2nd Street downtown. That's something to remember. But for now I wanna hurry and take him out. See, that wasn't that bad. More tranquilizer darts. Everything going fine. There are a number of PCs in here, but I don't remember any of them holding any important information. Well, but I can try to hack it just for completion's sake. So that's what I'm gonna do. God, I hope I'm not gonna mess this up. So the smartest way to go about this is first this, then this, then try this, fortify those two, take in that one, take in that one too, and then try to take in that one.
Access granted.
Easiest thing ever. So now we can read the emails in there. Or rather you can. Yep. Also the radio is on. Yep, the joke is that the host of that program is a conspiracy theorist who is very obviously based on Alex Jones. Not sure, could you hear it? It was a bit quiet, wasn't it? But we will hear his program more often throughout this game. And I'm seriously not going to hack each one of these PCs. I think that a whole lot of them just have the same emails on them anyway. So let's move on and finally confront the leader of the terrorists, who should be just ahead now. Now, as very often in this game, we will have a number of options of how we are gonna deal with him. So allow me to make a hard save here, because I might want to show off more of them. Yep.
Don't lie to me! I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh look! Seraph's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
He thinks we're breaking the law.
Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Hunter! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is, you hear? But I gotta check things out. So, mia la vieja, we're leaving.
As I said, a number of options to deal with him. One is to fight him, which is a bit risky because he might kill the hostage, but let's try it.
Not a chance this ends now.
Her blood.
And
Adam!
he's down.
Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is down for the count. SWAT will want to question him, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know a thing. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet for Rita on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
Now this is one way, taking him out non-lethally. In that case he will be detained by the SWAT team and I think we will see him in prison later on being rather pissed. Another option would be to do the same but use a lethal weapon which will kill him. Means he won't appear in the game ever again. I don't quite remember if it's... Oh hey, here's a PDA on him. Let's read it. Okay, no, that was that business about the weapon restock again. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if it's a game over if he kills the hostage, but I think it is. As I said, killing him, he'll be dead, not gonna appear again. The best option to go about this, however, is a bit different. So I'll be seeing you in a minute. Now, the smartest thing to do is trying to talk him out of killing the hostage. So that's what we're going to do
I
now.
can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead!
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right! I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me, but I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
Now, we are lucky that for an extremist leader, he is kind of a pushover. So let's appeal to his feelings.
You're doing better than you think. You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still, I've got to exploit my advantage. And as long as I hold on to this lady here, you and the cops will be way too scared to come near me. Face it, you got outmaneuvered.
See, he's having doubts already. So, let's approach this pragmatically.
The cops will be looking after civilians. They're too busy to worry about you. But if something happens to her, you will get their attention. Their priorities will shift, and all you'll accomplish is getting yourself killed.
I know all that, damn it. One of your kind tricked my brother into manipulating me, and I have to make sure that they get what all can openers deserve. I'm not wasting any more of my time arguing with you. Out of my way, freak.
Okay, so let's take the empathetic approach once more. Gotta appeal to his honor.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently. But you're smarter than he is.
It's so obvious. Can't believe I didn't see it till now. He thinks he can just lead me to my death? Think again, cabron. Get out of here. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got Blade here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
That is the best way to go about this. Because like that, Sanders will owe you a favor. And he is going to help you later on. So hey, you're safe. Do you want to reward me?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
Thank you. Okay, anything more we want to do in here? Well, why not check out that PC right there? I sure hope she won't mind it if I try to hack it. That would be quite embarrassing if I set off the alarm now. Okay, there is not really that many options that I have. Taking in that one, meanwhile fortifying that one, fortifying that one too, taking in that one, and then taking the last one.
Access granted.
Easy as pie. And once again, you can read the emails if you want. No, hey, it's from the boss. So that's pretty interesting. And another one. Okay, and the second one is just spam. So nothing too informative. So then I'd say we're done here. Pick up the PDA. Read it while we're at it. Okay, so we could have accessed it that way too, and wouldn't have had to hack it. But it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. So we are going to
Sorry,
leave.
Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
But my wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
You'll have to wait until the building is secure. Now back up and let the SWAT team do their job, please.
Sir, your wife is fine.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. SWAT will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
No problem. So that means we can leave. But that's something we're gonna go and, well, save for the next video. And until then, I am your German snob. This is Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Looking forward to see you again in the next video. Until then, be seeing you. Ciao.